In our previous session, I told you that you do not have to do anything in this life, right? That when your boss comes to you and say you have to or else, that in your mind, only in your mind, by the way, don't say this, otherwise you will get fired. But in your mind, you need to get to a space where you say, I don't have to do this. If I do something, it's because I want to do this. I find the value in it for me to do it. And when we find the value, it changes the chemical makeup in the brain, and instead of resisting, procrastinating, it will just energize you to take on that task. Now, I want us to take the same idea and just raise it to a higher level and think about my position at work or my job. Now, normally when we start a new job or a career, we get a job description. Now, if you think about what is a job description, it is a list of things that you have to do. See what the problem is? And so we get the contract and we get the job description. They list all the things that you have to do. And then often both of them go into the drawer and we never look at them again. And we get busy with all these tasks, often things that's not even on the job description. And it's only being pulled out of the drawer when there's a problem, and we need to look at where have you messed up because you were supposed to do certain things. There's a better way to think about job descriptions, and that would be to create your own purpose statement, all right? And that's what I want you to do today. I want you to go and create your purpose statement. And it's very simple to do it. A job description say, hey, this is what you need to do. A purpose statement just asks the question, why am I doing it? All right. And so I want you to think about, let's go high level, your role, your position at work. And what I want you to do is to ask, why does this exist? What is the purpose of this position or of this role of mine? Well, let's just work with an example. Let's say you are a waiter at a restaurant. And you might say, if I ask you, so what do you do? You say, I wait on tables. And if I ask you, like, why are you doing this? You might say, well, it's to take the food from the kitchen to the table. That's what I do. That's why my role exists. But what I want you to do is to start asking 3 different times why. So that first answer, why do you do it, that's going to be very shallow. But then I want you to dig a little bit deeper, dig a little bit deeper, dig a little bit deeper. Try at least 3. Maybe you can go even more, 4, 5, or 6. Let's think about the waiter again. So why do you take the food from the kitchen to the table? Well, it is because the chef can't do it. Like, why not? Well, it will take too long for the chef to take the food and cook the food. And so why is that a problem? Well, the customers will then wait ages for their food if the chef needs to make the food and, take the food to the table. So the customers will be unhappy. So why is that a problem? Well, we want the customers to have a good eating experience. There you go. That is the purpose. Your purpose is not to take plates from the kitchen to the tables. Your purpose is to create great eating experiences for people. That is just such a different thinking that will get you out of the bed. You don't get up this morning because I have to go to work and be a waiter. No, you get up and today I am going to create some awesome eating experiences for other people. Now think about it. Let's just go with this idea. Now I might even start as a waiter, but if my drive is to create awesome eating experiences, then maybe that will turn me into wanting to manage a restaurant or become a chef or start a hotel. The purpose is just so much more energizing than thinking of what do I need to do. I mean, this applies to anything that you do. Let's say you are an IT programmer and someone asks you, so what do you do for a living? Then often we go to what do I do? And so I program programs for point of sales for the retail industry. That's often how we answer. But if you can just get to what the purpose is and you can really work out why that role exists, you can step into space and say, I actually develop companies to be the best they can be in the 21st century. That's what I do. Or let's say you are an engineer. Instead of if someone asks you, what do? You can say, oh, I'm a civil engineer, I'm building roads. No, you can step into a space when you ask the question, so why do I build roads? Because people need to drive. Why do they need to drive? Because that improves our economy. Why do we want to improve our economy? Because that lifts people out of poverty. Oh man, I am not just a civil engineer building roads. I am a creator that alleviates poverty in this world. That's what I do. Whatever the thing is that you are doing right now, whatever your position is or whatever your role is, start asking yourself, why does this exist? And then why would I answer that? And then why would that happen? And why? And you just ask yourself 3 or 4 times why, and you will be amazed as to what's surfaced. And then remember, from today onwards, you do not get out of bed because I have to do some work. I get out of bed because there's a specific purpose and I know what that purpose is. It's a game changer. So stay tuned, there's a lot more to come.